I guess you said downstairs. I guess you said that you. Fuck.
Mr. Loser. What? That's right. Loser with a capital L.
What's up, losers? Welcome back to another episode of the Popular Loser Podcast, where it's okay not to fit in. And today, I got another guest.
A loser.
Kid L, man. Kid L.
What's going on, man? Talk to me.
What's up, man? How you doing today?
Today's all right. I didn't get to have my coffee yet, but this is my first sip, so I'm kind of getting energized as we speak.
I see, man. It's crazy. We was just downstairs. Somebody just like, oh shit, that's Kid L. I was like, wow, I'm trying to be like that, man.
Oh yeah, you'll be there, baby. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah.
All right, let's dive right in. How did all this start?
How did all this start? Which part?
I guess you said downstairs. I guess you said that you
That I've been shooting since 2012.
Yeah.
So I've been shooting music videos since about 2012. My first artist that I shot for, his name is Bobber Harry. He goes by Ricky Bobber now. And he is this like Muslim rapper. And it was very interesting because he was extremely reminiscent of Drake. He really wanted to be Drake. And he still wants to be Drake. And it's hilarious because he's still trying to make music and still trying to be like Drake, but it just never worked out for him. But anyway, that's where I first started shooting music videos. I was shooting music videos with him. Then after that, I just kept shooting music videos for, lack of better terms, bullshit artists. I did not know that these artists were bullshit until I actually got into the Detroit underground. In about 2017, 2018, I didn't know there was this wave of underground artists, the Peasies and the Vezos and all these people. I didn't even know this fucking thing existed. And then I kind of broke into the scene that way, just by shooting music videos around there. Okay.
And I see Sada Baby is like some of your most views. Tell us how you got into it with him.
Okay, so Sada Baby, it's actually an interesting story. I was working at a liquor store at the time, okay?
Okay.
And he and his group came into the liquor store. They're purchasing shit, this and that, and he's like barely talking to me. He's just like talking whatever. Literally, right as I'm cashing him out, two dudes come in and they literally try to rob the store. So two dudes come inside, they're trying to rob the place. Me and Sada's kind of like, yo, let me get in the back. He wants to come behind the door. And I'm like, yo, you could be setting me up. I can't just let you back here, bro.
Right.
But then I started looking at him like, this dude looks familiar as shit. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure this dude's like somebody. So I was like, he's not going to try to set me up. So I was like, all right, come on, get inside. Scoob gets inside the door. I have a pistol. We have a shotgun. He grabs the shotty. I grab the pistol. We start like waving it at the bulletproof window like, yo, back the fuck up. These two dudes are kind of scared. One of them takes their mask off. They're like, oh shit, Sada Baby? And then they're staring, I swear, and they're staring at him like, oh shit, Sada Baby. And then
they came to rob the store and noticed Sada Baby.
Yes, they came to rob the store. So me and Scoob were sitting, I was holding the pistol, he's holding the shotgun, and then they're like, oh shit, Sada Baby. And Scoob's like, yeah, you like, he's like, don't you go, you know what I'm saying, man? Just back off my boy and shit. So then I started telling, they backed off, and me and Scoob kind of connected right there. And I was like, yo, I shoot music videos, but I'm working at the liquor store right now. He's like, yo, just come shoot with me. And I was like, all right, bet. So we go shoot Ape Shit. It gets 1 million views in like 2 months, 3 months. We shoot another music video. It gets like, 60,000 for a feature. Then we just kept working after that pretty much.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How many videos would you say you probably shot up for him?
For Scoob, with features included, I think me and Scoob shot about 5 or 6 music videos together. But primarily we were shooting basketball games. We shot like fucking 100 basketball games together. We shot basketball games. We had Josh Jackson from the Pistons on there. We had Miles Bridges on there. We had a lot of celebrities on there, and we just kept shooting these basketball games together. And then Scoob started getting invited to celebrity all-star games and all this type of shit. So him and his friends, you know what I'm saying? That's really how we all got close and got connected, because we were spending so much time in the gym just shooting these basketball videos all the time.
Okay, yeah. I seen that I just went through your whole YouTube and I was looking at all of them. I was like, oh wow, he really must know Sada Baby. And then I seen that you had him on the podcast too.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, so they gotta be pretty cool then, huh?
Yeah, I mean me and Sada talk like all the fucking time pretty much. Like we probably talk once, twice, 3 times a week. And then we have a group chat too with all of our friends. that we're all connected with, and we all talk like every fucking day. Like every day it's blowing up. So we talk all the time. We go to each other. I mean, I go to his birthday parties and shit, whatever events are going on. We pull up and we say what's up and we have a good time.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope, man. Mm-hmm. So what's some other rappers you done worked with? Or what's like probably one of your favorite interviews you've done? Cause
interviews that I've done, man, you know, so far, to be honest, I think RJ Lamont was very interesting because RJ his energy is very, very vibrant, but he's a very calm person at the same time. It's very interesting to talk to him. Plus, he has a wealth of knowledge about the industry because he's so involved in the industry. He knows the back end. He knows the front. He knows everything about the fucking industry because he's a major, major producer. So he was very interesting, and I got a lot of insight from him. And I really enjoyed talking to him because he was very humble at the same time. Like, I felt like I was just talking to a dude, you know what I'm saying? So he was probably the coolest person that I interviewed.
What's the funniest? Because I ain't gonna lie, you be having a lot. Your videos be funny, man. Listen, I'm telling you, everything you do through lives and all that, like, we're gonna touch on this a little later, but the girl that was on your live, that you made the shirt, that was hilarious.
Lyric, yeah. So the funniest guest I've had on my podcast, nobody's actually made me like laugh. It's just moments that come. I guess Eastside Juan was hilarious because he would just say the funniest. He's a Big Squad CEO, like he's the manager and owner of Big Squad Entertainment. But like he would just say funny ass shit. Like he was just sitting there, and I was like, "What do you think about life?" And he's like, "Balling. Life is all about balling." And I'm just like, what the fuck? And then he would just like tell me shit and just like words of wisdom that I never thought I would hear from him. But he was probably the funniest, to be honest with you, bro.
Okay. So touching on a podcast, what made you get into podcasting?
Honestly, I was doing music reviews. And one day, I forget what the fuck happened. Oh, Helava had hit me up. Helava was like, yo, I want to review music with you on your podcast. And I'm like, okay, let me get a studio for us and we'll come do it. So we sit down, we do the music reviews, and then after the music reviews, I was like, dude, I'm sitting next to fucking Helava. And Helava the whole time he's telling me he's a fan of he's a fan of mine. I'm like, wow, bitch, I'm a fan of you, motherfucker. Like you are. I feel Helava. That. And so after we're doing the music reviews, I was like, bro, I can't just like not ask him questions. This is a legend I'm sitting on. So I started asking Helava questions and shit, and I actually liked it. I was like, damn, I'm asking him, I'm learning. People watched it after and said they learned a lot. So I was like, let me just keep doing this. I know a lot of people in the industry. Let me just talk to a lot of motherfuckers about what they know, what the knowledge that they can share with the community. So that's pretty much how I got into just podcasting. And like I said, I was already connected with everybody. So when I asked them to come on, they came on. They didn't even question it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So how do you go about, getting who you're going to interview?
Honestly, whoever I fuck with is always going to be number one.
Okay.
Whoever reaches out that I fuck with is number two. And then number three is, just like a local artist or just somebody with an interesting story, some shit like that.
Okay. So to touch back on the music reviews,
yeah,
it's so funny, man, because sometimes you be roasting people music and they be mad. Like these people post videos and all type of stuff. So how does that make you feel? Like, obviously you're doing it for comedic value at that point, but how does it make you feel? Like, if people say they're gonna hurt you or something like that, do you ever take it serious?
The first 30 to 40 episodes was when my life was actually in danger when I was filming these things because it was. Nobody knew what the fuck it was. It was just like, I was like, yo, send your music for review. And then people would send it in. And then they would watch it and be like, yo, you just roasted me for like 10 minutes.
So they thought you was like trolling, basically.
Yeah, they thought I'm trolling. So I was like, bro, people are like, yo, I'm going to kill you, yo. You're dead when I see you. But then once it hit like 40 episodes, if you sent your music in and you didn't know what the show was about and you tried to hurt me after that, you just look like a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? That's just like stupidity at that point. It's like, bro, this is what he does. So shut the fuck up about it. Now, I got smart because I was like, all right, a lot of people literally want to hurt me. So I started making memes about people hurting me, like just funny ass memes about like, training day when Lonzo gets shot in the end, like Kid L after he reviews a music video. And it's like Lonzo getting shot up and then my name was on Lonzo's face. So people were like, oh, it's funny because he knows his life is in danger. So that kind of calmed the steam, like, turn down the steam a little bit. People were like, all right, this is funny, whatever the fuck. And you just look stupid if you want to hurt me at that point. So it did come to that point though, but not anymore. Now you're just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Now you're just, if you get mad at me, you're just done. Like, so like, that's how it kind of turns out now,
And to go off of that, do you ever get kind of nervous when people notice who you are?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Being a person that's pretty popular in the city now, and moving around the city, do you ever get nervous about it?
See, there's the discrepancy, right? So, like, I always, not to be cocky or arrogant, but like some people will have like 30,000 followers, like I do and shit. Like I have 26,000 followers on Instagram, and you don't understand that that's all Detroit. Yeah, there's like a little bit Cali, Chicago, New York, but this is Detroit. So imagine you go to a city, and especially when you go to the entertainment scenes, you're gonna always bump into motherfuckers you know. Versus like a TikTok motherfucker that's from Detroit, and all he does is stay at the crib all day, and you can't even recognize him if he goes nowhere. He can go to Oakland Mall, they're not gonna recognize him. You go to a party, you're not gonna recognize him. Like when I go out, motherfuckers recognize me instantly because I've established a couple different things, and I built a presence, and I built actual substance with the content that I deliver. So when I go out, I do get scared because I don't get scared because I'm comfortable with motherfuckers.
It's just a caution thing, really.
Yeah, it's just like sometimes, like I was at somewhere where I never thought I should ever have a problem, and there was a problem because I reviewed somebody's music. Like I never thought, yo, we're here right now. This should never have coming up here. I know everybody, you know everybody. Why are we talking about your music review here? That's just, you know what I'm saying, childish shit. But yeah, man, sometimes people come up to me and I'm just like, damn, be like, this might be the motherfucker I said some shit to. Yeah, This might be the motherfucker that wants to hurt me for saying something about his music. So it's weird, man. It's weird as fuck. And plus, not only that, some people just want to hurt you just because they think it's cool to hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, or just because you're more successful too.
Literally any fucking reason, bro. It was Detroit. At the end of the day, some people are out there literally just like they want. It's just the way it is sometimes, man. Some parts of Detroit. Not all Detroit motherfuckers, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, most definite. So, you know, what artists do you like working with the most?
Working with artists the most. Primo Beats. Well, he's not an artist, but he's a producer, but I love Primo Beats. I love working with Primo. He's funny as fuck. Me and him he was supposed to be here today, but we do a lot of projects together, and we're always trying to keep each other in the loop about shit. As far as like rappers, man, who do I actually like working with? Nobody. It's not that I don't like working with them, but I just can't see who the fuck I would like to work with. I mean, it's just business sometimes. So rappers is just business really sometimes. I mean, I fuck with them, my friend, but it's never like fun or some shit like that.
Yeah, I feel that. Mm-hmm. So, what you know, how is this taking you to new heights? Like, you know, meeting people. Who are some people that you've met even outside of the city?
I think the coolest thing, to be honest with you, is when I met Josh Jackson, because he was friends with Sada Baby, and when Josh came to basketball or he would come to events we'd be doing, he would come up to me and be like, yo, what up? And I'm like, man, motherfucker, Detroit Pistons know who I am. I don't, you know, but then I kind of started looking at him like, yo, this is just a motherfucking person. And it was cool that way. I liked that. I really appreciated like me meeting somebody that's like at that level, and I'm just like, yo, this is just Josh, what up? You know what I'm saying? Like, after over time, you just get cool with people and just you move forward and shit. But like, I like meeting motherfucking people like that. Just people who are successful to the highest of degrees, because it makes me want to go after that. Meeting Jackpot the Juice was cool. I met Haha Davis. I shot a video with Haha Davis a long time ago. He was cool to work with. Because I like those people because they make you remember everybody's just people. Right. There's certain celebrities that they just remind you were people. Now there's some celebrities that you meet them and it's like, yo, I am this motherfucker, and it's like, I don't like that shit. I never liked that shit. So it's hard to say, man. It's just meeting people who are at the highest of standard but stay humble. All those motherfuckers, really. Right.
So tell us, like, you know, Instagram, how did you get that popping?
Instagram was because of the music videos 100% in the beginning. So I shot Ape Shit with Scoob, and that bitch, like I said, I had 0 followers, and then the next day I had 1,000 followers after it dropped, which was insane. And I didn't even know what Instagram was when I downloaded it. I was like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? And everybody's like, get Instagram, trust me. I was like, all right. Made the shit. Next thing I know, I got 1,000. Scoob's like texting me, yo, what's your Instagram? What's your tag? I'm like, what's my tag? I don't even know what the fuck. This is my shit. I don't know, B. And then he tagged me, and all of a sudden I have 1,000 followers the next day. So that was just me shooting music videos. I shot with like Rocky Bad and like just other local Detroit artists and shit, and it just kept moving. And I shot a project with Peasy. I shot a project with, I mean, I've been in the studio with a lot of pretty well-known artists, and just over time it all accumulated. But then I think the biggest moment was when I made a skit. I made a skit called Life of a Music Video Director. And the skit was about all the bullshit music video directors have to go through, like not getting payment on time, artists being late, all types of shit like that. And then everybody in the city was just going like, yo, keep doing that. Like RJ was the first person to hit me up. RJ like, keep doing that. Scoob was like, keep doing that. Everybody's just like telling me, just keep rocking with that, keep rocking with that. And I kept doing them. And then my name finally got to a point where like I was making skits. I was the only director making skits to promote shooting music videos.
Right.
And that's how it really started taking off for show, because people weren't just hiring me to shoot their music video. They're hiring me because they know I'm going to make a skit with them at the music video shoot, and then that bitch is going to get 1,000, 2,000 views, so they're going to get even more attraction from that. And then some people think you're famous, so they just want you there because they think you're famous. So it's like it was working on all cylinders, you know what I'm saying?
How do you go about trying to work with artists outside of the city?
I don't really work with artists outside the city. They reach out to me, and then they just can come pull up, and then they have to pay usually because I don't know you. Unless I knew you, then there wouldn't be no business really. I don't really know anybody too much outside the city for real. Actually, somebody came all the way from Ohio to see me. I forgot who the fuck it was though. Jesus Smokes official came from Ohio to drop me off some shirts and shit. That was cool as fuck.
Okay. Outside of the artists, you know, with the comedy stuff you do through live and through Instagram and all that type of stuff, tell us about that. Like, how do you come up with this stuff? Is it all on top of the head or
with the Instagram lives and shit?
Yeah,
I never really thought about none of it for real. I kind of like, it's a concept that you just think like real quick, like I'm just gonna go do it, and then I'll go do it, and then it'll work out somehow. So like, it was funny because my dogs Lee and Lance. So Instagram Live, like how Sunday Night Lives is like kind of popping right now. Like we just had like 400 people on the last one, and like at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Which was crazy because usually we fluctuate between like 50 to 100, sometimes less, whatever. But we had like 400 or 500 people in the last one. But the reason it all started was at first I was just going on live talking shit. And then my dog, and then I was like, let me do music reviews live now. So I started doing music reviews live. While I'm doing music review lives, two kids come in and start talking crazy shit to me. crazy shit, like telling me they beat my ass, all this shit. I'm like, boy, I'll beat your ass. And we kept talking shit. I'm gonna beat your ass. Kept talking shit. Then some fourth dude came into the live and he started talking shit to them. And then I started defending those two kids, and then we all became friends. It was crazy. Like, it was so crazy how it happened. But that's my dogs, Lee and Lando. Now, we became known as, like, the three trio for, like, weeks after that. Like, we're getting, like, 60, 70 to 100 people in our lives, me, Lee, and Lando, just over that time. Then, eventually, like, major artists from the city started tapping in the lives. G-Mac Cash is a huge, what's the word for it? Like supporter. Like he always comes in the live and he'd be like, okay, Al, I'm going to review music with you today. So me and G-Mac Cash are side by side reviewing artists and music. And then Swaino was another person who comes in the live and he'd be like, yo, I'm going to review music with you. Then we got Heliva coming in. We had so many. Heliva came in one time and then like a bunch of famous ass motherfuckers came in. One time, it was me and Heliva, and then he added somebody. I don't know what this dude's fucking name was, but he was on the toilet when he came on the live. And the bitch shot up to 1,000 views like that moment. I was like, who the fuck was that? Like he came in, he's like, oh yeah, I'm on the toilet, man. I'll get back to y'all. And he hung up and I was like, so you were on the live with us for 5 seconds and we shot up. Who the fuck was that? I don't even know who the fuck that was. And then we had FMBDZ come on. We had so many people just come on. DJ BJ just coming in. Primo,
wow.
Yeah, Primo Beats. Everybody's just coming in the live and just wanted to review music with me. So you're thinking about it like, I'm reviewing music with legends from the city, and then these kids not only want to hear my opinion, they want to hear these legends' opinion.
Right.
So now it just kept circulating, and now everybody just knows Sunday Night Lives. Fucking pull up, like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that crazy. I'm not gonna exaggerate. Like, you know, saying sometimes it's 50 viewers, sometimes it's fucking 500. It just depends on the night. You feel me? But I'm not gonna exaggerate. It's like it's that crazy, but it's tight though. You feel me?
Okay, so how do you go about choosing whose music you're gonna review? Is it like a payment thing, or is it just who you want to pick?
Yeah, people have to pay to get on for sure. Okay. On Sunday Night Lives, nobody pays anything though. When we do lives, nobody pays shit. But when I was doing the actual music reviews, you had to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing the music reviews?
I think 2 years now. We hit episode 90 like 5. Some shit.
Okay. So how many episodes do you have on your podcast as of right now?
So with the interviews, I have, I think, 38 to 40 interviews. And then with the music reviews, we're at 95. About. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Do you have any like a production company, or is it everything on you? Are you
It's
the
just
jack
on
of
me,
all
man.
trades?
Yeah, it's just on me. I realized that like trying to build too much of a foundation of this shit makes shit crazier. So I was like, let me just do this, freelance type shit, but use my name.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah.
How'd you come up with Kid L, actually?
So my cousin Tree always called me L, always. And then all my other cousins would be calling me L because Tree would be calling me L. And then Kid actually is from my middle school teacher who literally used to just call me Kid. He'd be like, "Kid, shut the fuck up." I swear to God, because we were in like one of those schools, like those fucked up schools or like the troublemaker schools where there's like 50 students in the motherfucking whole school. And his name was Mr. Carter. He used to just call me Kid. He used to call everybody by their fucking name, but he used to call me Kid. So I was like, Kid L, bitch. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does the L stand for anything, or is it just
That's my name, yeah.
Okay. So what's next? What's next?
Right now, what I'm doing is I'm sharpening all my tools, basically, right? So, like, all these music review podcasts, interviews, the lives, skits, I'm sharpening all the fucking tools so that way, whenever that big project comes up, I'm ready for it. So I can fucking kill it. Whether somebody wants me on the radio or whether I got to host some crazy events or, like, now I'm about to be in this movie on December 18th at the Bel Air Theater. It's called Strange Fruit with Jackpot the Juice, Tattoo Man Page, Crystal the Doll. And I'm in that movie, and it's gonna be in theater. So I feel like I was sharpening myself just for
Wow, that's
that
dope.
moment. Yeah, man, I'm so excited about it, and I'm sharpening myself for even that. I sharpened myself for that moment, and that's gonna be another sharpening tool for the next moment. So I don't know what the big project is that I gotta do, but there's a big project. It's gonna like be the thing that everybody knows me for. I know it. It's gonna be like, oh, music reviews were tight, interviews were tight, all that shit was tight. But that's the thing. That's what Kid L's for. That's what it was.
I feel that.
So that's what I'm doing right now.
So how'd you come upon that chance?
To be in the movie?
Yes, sir.
So Jackpot the Juice hit me up. Me and him had done like 3 skits together, and he was like, "Yo, I want you to be in this movie." I was like, "All right." I didn't even question it because I love the motherfucker. I was like, "All right." And then he connected me with the director. They told me to pull up to the scenes. I pulled up to the scenes, and that was it. And we done like 3 podcasts already promoting it. And I saw the trailer for it, man. I saw my face. I was like, "Bitch," because I've never been in a movie. You feel me? Like a movie. And so I saw my face in that bitch. I almost teared up. I was like, I can't believe it. But yeah, that's how it all came together.
So is it the fact that you want to be an actor, or you just want that moment?
I would love
so it doesn't
to be an
really
actor,
matter.
man. I would love to be an actor, but I don't want to disrespect the craft because I know, like with everything, I feel like everybody's disrespecting everything these days. I feel like everybody's coming trying to do something that they didn't build or work towards at all. You know what I'm saying? Like people want to be comedians out of nowhere. People want to be directors out of nowhere. People want a podcast out of nowhere. Everybody wants to do everything out of fucking nowhere. So I don't want to disrespect the craft of acting and just be like, oh, I'm gonna come and just be in these fucking movies without any. I didn't go to no school for it. I didn't do shit for it. I just cause my name, I have a little bit of buzz. I don't want that. So I do want to get into the acting game. I just want to make sure I do it respectfully and the right way. That's how I'm looking at that shit right now.
But if you think about it, everything comes that way though.
What do you mean?
Like out of nowhere, because you got to think you was doing music videos out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I mean, everything kind of come out of nowhere.
Because you got to look at it like this though.
Mm-hmm.
There are technical abilities that are a service that you do to monetize yourself, which I understand. But then there are, profiles that people create for themselves. Like they'll say that they're something when they didn't even earn the title to be that yet.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Some people come out and they'll say that they're, again, a comedian or a rapper, but they didn't establish a base yet to say that they are that. Now, I wouldn't want to go around saying I'm a rapper until I have a full, I'm dropping singles, I'm dropping music videos, I built a little buzz. Now I'm going to say I'm a rapper, right?
Okay.
Some people Well, just put I'm a rapper on Instagram, and then they have 1 song, 2 songs out, and nothing, not show up nowhere, not do nothing, not go to no events or clubs or nothing. That is some bullshit to me. And so with acting, I don't want to disrespect the craft. I'm never gonna come out and be like, oh yeah, I want to be an actor, or I am an actor, or because I wasn't. If somebody says, oh, you're an actor because you were in Strange Fruit, I'm like, no, fuck no, I was just in Strange Fruit, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just in the bitch, but I'm not an actor. But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to disrespect the craft. I want to take my time with that bitch and just see what the fuck happens. I might go to acting school and see what happens with it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, you don't want to play around with that shit because that shit. I'm like, one day I'm gonna talk about that, man, on some serious shit. Like a lot of people are fucking up because they're just hopping into shit and expecting credit for something that they didn't fucking earn yet. You feel me?
Well, you know, they say you're not a professional at something until you start making money for it.
Facts.
So, you know, if you're a rapper and you say you're a rapper, you got to be making money for it. If that's what you really want to call yourself, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, because professional means you're making money.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
Unless you're an amateur, if you're not pretty much, or whatever the fuck, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah.
So with the YouTube, how's that been going?
YouTube has been cool because if you got a bunch of videos with 100 views, you get paper off. So a lot of my interviews have anywhere from 100 to 5,000 views to 10,000 views. My interviews alone. So that's cheese coming in right there. And, are we talking about cheese or are we talking about just what are we talking about?
I guess, yeah, if that's you want to talk about it.
Yeah, and then music videos are heat because, listen, when you shoot for Sada Baby, bitch, you get paid, motherfucker. Like, basically, until the record label takes that shit away from you, you get cheese. So that cheese was nice while it lasted because they, you know how they take that shit away eventually. But then
talk about that. Why did they take it?
Oh, so what happens is this. You shoot a music video for a song from any artist and you monetize that bitch, you put it on YouTube, you get all that money. Now, once the record label, like 300 Entertainment, whoever the fuck, says, okay, we are copywriting the song now you just, you know what I'm saying? Now that money's gone. Like, you get to keep whatever they was.
Yes, but you just can't gain anything else. You can't
gain any more money after that point that they copyrighted the song. So when because Scoop is so spontaneous, he'll record a song and be like, yo, let's shoot that bitch right now. You come in, you go shoot the bitch, then you put that bitch on YouTube, you get monetized for that bitch for a long ass time. Then one day the studio, you know, hey, well, what's going on with all this cheese, man? Y'all got a
million years? Listen, if they don't got their hand in it, you know, they don't care.
Yeah,
if they don't got their hand in.
One day, every day you're waking up like, damn, I hope they don't copyright that shit. And then they copyright it. They don't have enough time. They don't know Scoop's recording a song, shooting it, uploading it. And by the time they get that shit all on the distro kit and all that, you feel me, or whatever the fuck, you know, you just made 5 Gs, 10 Gs, whatever. And you're just like, oh shit. And then they catch it eventually though.
Say they gon' listen. They need their hand in everything that artist do.
Yeah, exactly. My thing was crazy with his ass. Is just like he didn't even give a fuck. Like if I shoot a music video, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you are. I want my money from the music video. But he was just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that. And you're just like, so you're just telling me that 5G is mama boy? All right, bet. I love you. All right. All right, bet.
Yeah, that's love. That's love right there. Yeah. So he'll let you keep all the proceedings to uploading it?
Motherfucker would never take a penny from me.
And wow.
We're both the same way. We'd never take no penny from each other. Like anytime I pull up and I shoot a music video, he would be trying to hand me money. I would be like, get the fuck out of my face with it.
Really?
And when we were doing basketball games, keep the money in the pocket, my boy. Like because it's like
it's more of a friendship type time.
It's a friendship and it's collaboration, but it's also like, why the fuck would I ever take money out the motherfucking hands of a person who put me in a position to make money in the first place?
Bada boom. That's love.
Yeah. So fuck that.
Yeah, that would be kind of dumb to charge them, but at the same time, you know, people look at it like I gotta still get mine. Yeah. So, but you know, you is kind of getting yours off of that person's name too, to a sense. So
yeah, but it's just there's a certain like unwritten rule, and it's not even an unwritten rule. It's just like when you love somebody so much, you just can't take money from them. Unless the only way I could take money from a motherfucker is if like I had purchased something for them and then I had to get recouped for it. But I'm not going to be like, yo, me and you are doing this project together. Give me some cheese because it's my time. I would never do that to him. I would do that to any other motherfucker in the city unless I'm collaborating and we're working together. But I would never do that to him in a million years because what the fuck? Like, fuck that shit. That's just lame.
How do you go about music videos?
What you mean?
You know, because I'm pretty sure you get 1,000 DMs from a lot of rappers trying to, get music videos. So what is like your feature price, I guess you could say?
How much I charge to shoot?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Generally speaking, it's like $17.50 for a full day shoot, which is like 4 to 5 hours of shooting time. And then it's like $12.50 for like, a promo video, which is like an hour, 2 hours of shooting. But it can go anywhere. It's up to 5 Gs. It just depends on what the fuck you need. It just depends on what you're adding and what you're doing with it and shit like that. But yeah, me and my boy Nick, with me, Vantage Photo, we shoot like fucking, whenever we want at this point.
Okay. So, what's the biggest thing from all of this?
The biggest thing that's happened so far?
Yeah.
I think just recently with like
the movie.
How was that?
No, my bad for cutting you off. I was about to say, was you about to say the movie?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
No disrespect.
Yeah, I feel it.
No, that is a major move for me, obviously. But the biggest thing for me is this, bro, to be honest with you, is just that I was waiting so long for like, and this just happened like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I don't know why this happened, but I'm finally getting the engagement I've always wanted from social media. Just from social media is cool alone for me. Like, but like if I post something now, like it gets like 1,000 to 5,000 to 10,000 to 15 to 20,000 views. Just like it could happen in any type of way. Before I was always like, bro, I know I'm posting some heat right now. What the fuck is going on?
Man, listen, if I don't feel that in my spirit right now, man, listen, I feel that way about the podcast already, but continue.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I was working so hard. I'm doing all the, what's really weird to me is like I'd be getting like 1,000 views and like 80 comments on something, but I'm like, wait a minute, bro, like that means that out of 1,000 people that saw that, 80 of them fucked with it. But then I'll see somebody get like 50,000, 60,000 views with the same amount of comments, like 80 comments. I'm like, I don't get this shit, bro. Why is Instagram limiting how many motherfuckers see my shit? Or why are not more, like, I don't get what is going on.
It's the algorithms.
Yeah, it's the algorithm. But at the same time, I'm just so confused. I'm like, people are sharing this bitch. People are commenting. People are saving. Everything's going on. But why? But now, just recently, like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, all of a sudden, I'm getting the engagement I want. I'm getting the views I want. When I'm going out in public, like, you know what I'm saying? That's nice. Like, people always, like, coming up to say hi and recognizing me, which is, like, fucking, like, amazing. But it's just wild, son. It's like, I'm finally getting that. So that's my favorite thing. The reason it's my favorite thing is not about the views, really. It's about that I'm finally getting to do what I want to do, and people are accepting me for it and supporting, and they love it, too. Like, if you saw that skit I made yesterday with the boxing shit, I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I did.
Me and Grass shit. Like, that's something I would have done a year ago, and everybody been like, what the fuck? Now, people are watching like, oh, shit, this is fucking hilarious. So that's my favorite thing is people, I guess, you know what? To condense it, my fault. To condense it is people are finally understanding me. That's my favorite thing about everything now. People are understanding me and supporting me. That shit means more than anything in the world, bro. Like, fuck all that, man. Like, you go through this shit and you're gonna know, you know this too, because you're starting off too. Like, you do so much shit, you work so fucking hard, and it's like, you do all the right things, but people still aren't fucking with you for some reason. And then just fucking takes 4 or 5 years, all of a sudden everybody's fucking with you. It's like, it's wild. It's wild, bro. Like,
that's why the internet is crazy, man, because you can become an internet sensation overnight. Like, for example, the guy
Eastside Egg
not even him. The
dude got slapped in the face. Oh, the guy does. Detroit does.
Yes.
Yeah, Detroit does.
He is hilarious and it's so unintentional.
Yeah.
It's so unintentional. Like, I don't even understand like how they got to where they were, but I just went up there not too long ago because it's a place that's right near the city, and they got 1 million subs on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
I did not know that they was that big because if you look at their Instagram page, you wouldn't know. Like, they only got like 30K or something like that, but you wouldn't know that the YouTube is that big. And it's so crazy because everybody's been trying to work with him. Everybody.
Yeah.
People is flying from out of town, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, he blew. I didn't even know he was from Detroit. That's the
man, listen, a lot of people didn't. Yeah. A lot of people didn't. Even though he said in the beginning.
No, I never knew. I thought this motherfucker could have been from anywhere else. Once they said he was Detroit, I say Keith was with him today. V-Live was with him today, and he was training him. And I'm just like, damn, is that easy to get to close to this motherfucker? But you're right. People can blow up overnight. Like that dude, you seen that dude got slapped in the back of the head. His name's like Hughes or something like that. You didn't see that?
Oh
guy?
Yeah, listen, he just did an interview with Lando.
Oh yeah, he did one with Lando.
Yeah, I think he did one with Lando.
Yeah.
Man, that's some crazy. Ain't he from here?
Yeah, he is from here. Yeah, that's how
Yeah, that's
everybody's getting in
crazy.
touch with him. But you're right. So it's like this, right? Here's the thing about that, and not to be a dick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That is the heart. Where he is in the biggest challenge you can ever be in, right? Because in my personal opinion, those are the motherfuckers that usually like they get hot for a second, they pop off for a second, but they don't know how to maintain the shit because now you still need all those other abilities. So it will sizzle out, and not to be a dick. Like I hope the motherfucker succeeds. I hope the motherfucker blows up and conquers the world. But I've just witnessed countless amount of times of people who will go from 0 followers to fucking 40,000, which is I think what he hit. And then they just don't know how to maintain it. They don't know how to keep it. For instance, that dude who did Lamar from Black Mafia family.
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy who impersonated Lamar when he's singing that song like, you can't stop the rain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he blew up off that skit. And then he started posting bullshit. And then he started going live and doing bullshit. I called him. I said, bro, listen to me, bro. Stop. I was like, you're hot right now. Figure out your niche. Right now, figure out your fucking niche. And move forward with it. You're not going to keep living off the Lamar thing. You're not going to keep living off the Black Mafia family thing. Find your niche immediately. He's like, bro, you don't know how much that meant to me, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, nobody.
That's real, too.
Yeah, but then he didn't listen. And now it's just like, all right, it's all gone. So same thing with this dude who got slapped by his baby mama. Like, yeah, you're going to be hot. The city's going to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But then if you don't find that niche, that thing to carry you throughout, eventually people are going, oh, you're just posting yourself at the gas station? Oh, you're just posting yourself... Your family gather, like, what do you got going on after that? So you got to find that niche while you're hot, or else it's going to sizzle the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But my whole point is people popping off. Some of them are going to... Eastside Egg Roll is a person, for example, who kind of was nowhere. I knew him way before he blew up. Like, we had done some shit together. We got in big conflict. But I knew his energy was high. I knew his energy, if this motherfucker really tried, he would blow up.
Mm-hmm.
And look what happened. He blew up. He got his Instagram deleted, went to 0, came back, blew up again, got his Instagram deleted again, boom, came back, boom, boom, boom. That's the type of person that, because he has so much value, he has the energy, he can rap, excitement, the surprise factor, like just the fucked up shit that he does, the funny ass shit with the hoes and all that stuff. He's the type of motherfucker, he found his niche, he's going to be able to stay hot even though he just popped off out of nowhere. So that's my advice to young motherfuckers, man. Yeah, you could pop off, but you got to find something to stick to. Or else you're just going to sizzle the fuck out immediately. You know what I'm saying?
But also, you know, some people like to say, oh, you don't ever change up your act. Because that's a thing, too. So, like, for example, Da Baby, right? Everybody say all his songs sound the same. And all of his beats sound the same. And to a sense, you know, it is kind of true. But, I mean, obviously, he still pops. So it's like people could point at him and be like, you know, he does the same thing. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. But other people have done the same thing and haven't popped for, you know, forever. So, you know, what would you say to people that bite back with that?
So people who say that, what's the question exactly?
So you were saying like find your niche and stay in your niche.
Right.
But like, you know, sometimes that causes people to wear off too because it's like everything is the same. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Here's the thing, right? So my whole thing with the niche thing is this. It's when you're hot that you need to make sure you have the backbone that can support you.
Bingo,
now,
okay.
You need to keep change. Now, you do need to pivot when it's time to pivot, right? So, Da Baby, out of nowhere comes up, you know what I'm saying, killing it. Now he's becoming redundant. He's going to lose a little bit. People not paying attention as much. He did that bullshit on stage, fucked up a lot of shit. But now he just needs to pivot. What's my next move? And get hot again. Now, he has such a large fan base that he can pivot he can fuck around all day.
And that's the real big thing. Like, once you get, like, a core fan base, it really don't matter what you do, kind of, to a sense. Like, Drake could drop a blank disc, and it would still sell at least 100,000.
That's a beautiful statement. Swear to God.
And that's why he said it so long ago. He said, I could sell a blank disc. And I'm not going to lie, that's some true stuff.
Facts.
Because Drake is Drake. So, I mean, if something on Apple Music comes out that says Drake, everybody's going to click on it just because it's Drake.
I agree. And I figured out why that happens. So it's as simple as this. Once you connect or touch somebody's soul,
yes,
it's over. You got them. They are going to resonate with that forever, man.
And that's no matter what the profession is, too.
Yeah.
It could be music. It can be comedians. It could be this. It could be that. That's why people talk about Red Fox. And Red Fox ain't did comedy in at least 20 years. And it's really longer than that. So, you know, that's, you know, you got to find that core fan base. And you do. I get what you're saying, though. You kind of got to stick with it for a while. But then, you know,
pivot.
When it starts to, you know, waver, you got to be able to switch it up.
Yeah, you got to pivot. You have to pivot. And you could even see, look at, who's that dude who just started painting in his face now?
Young boy. Yeah.
Right? So, like, you feel me? He was hot, and then whatever the fuck happened dies down, and he's like, all right, let me fuck it up. Now what? Now he's got the whole goth audience probably fucking with him now.
Right.
Or all these fucking other audiences. Let me go grab some of this audience real quick, peel back out, go fuck with this audience, peel back out, and just keep fucking doing it. You got to remember, no matter how successful these fucking artists are, they're trying to find out how to make money every fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the only way they make money is off the entertainment, unless they invested in businesses, which most motherfuckers can't manage that shit and get fucked up anyway. But they have to constantly be making money. So,
and the internet is the most perfect way to make money.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
my God.
If anybody wants to be famous, bro, this is the fucking time. I mean, really.
And that's why clout is more powerful than cocaine. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, I'm getting so annoyed with that shit too, bro.
Man, listen, people would when Amigos drop that song, they do anything for clout. That is so true. Man, I seen a video on the internet. Somebody was walking on people's graves. I was like, oh, wow.
Man.
It's really a drug. And like people can't get enough of it.
People do annoying things to me with the people that I know. For instance, I mean, obviously it's clear in the air. I know Sada Baby, okay? Mm-hmm. Which to me is just stupid to even say. It's just a friend to me. But people literally message me to get close to him, and it fucking kills me because it's just like,
oh, yeah.
What are you in this for? You know what I'm saying? You're in this to work with somebody that doesn't know who you are, or what, and you know what I'm saying? You don't have no relationship with this person at all, but you think that you want to just hop on this wave, or you think because you can connect with me that you can connect with somebody else, and then all of a sudden you're famous.
And that's another thing. Like, people will notice that too. Yeah. Like, other people within the circle, they will notice that too. Oh yeah, so you just really tried to use my mans to, oh no, I ain't even gonna rock with it.
And it's weird because you just destroyed a relationship. Like, once somebody does that with me, it's over. It's like, all right, bro, get the fuck out of my face. Like, that's the weirdest. I've never hit up somebody and been like, yo, can you get me close to that dude?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
That's weird. The only way I would do that is if I know for sure, like, all right, I built myself, I've established myself enough to say, I want to work with that person.
Right.
Get me to that person. Not, oh, I'm nowhere in the industry and I want to work with that person and I know you know that person. Let me talk to you and see. I did an interview with this dude the other day. Man, I don't even want to say names. I did an interview. Bro,
I mean, he gonna know what this is when he hear this part. But go ahead.
Hey, I do an interview with this motherfucker. This has happened 3 different times.
Okay.
But this is the one that
with the same person?
No,
or
different people.
Okay.
I've done interviews like where people just interview me and whatever the fuck, and then, bro, this is the worst one though.
Okay.
Motherfucker interviews me. Waste my time. I pull up. Shoot this interview. Bullshit ass interview. Just one camera, no microphones. Type shit. Had to reset the camera every 12 minutes. That's normal. Whatever. Fuck. I'm sitting there being interviewed. Terrible questions, bringing up Scoob the whole time. Okay. Never drops the fucking interview in weeks. Never drops the interview ever.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, what's up? He messages me one day. What's up? Yo, man, I'm thinking about this, though. What if you can get Scoob on the podcast? And I'm sitting there like, hold up, bro. So you don't drop the fucking interview that me and you did, but you want me to hit up my boy and say, yo, go pull up to this interview. This motherfucker don't really drop the motherfucking podcast, but you know what I'm saying? You can go sit there on the couch and just sit next to him. So this is the weird ass shit going on with clout chasing and all this shit. It's like people just have a total misconception of what the fuck is going to set them off. You think because you talk to the right person, shit's going to work out. You think because you were in a video with somebody, shit's going to work out. You paid for a feature, shit's going to work out. No, man. It's all raw talent at the end of the day.
Most definitely.
Clout chasing.
And it's relationships also. Like, you got to build relationships. Like you said, you can't just walk up to somebody and say, oh, can you introduce me to this? You got to have a relationship with that person to even think.
Yeah.
To even like try to get them to consider to plug you with that person.
Exactly. That's why the clout chasing to me is the most sickening thing. It's just because it's like people really think that there's this magic button that you push or you just do some little stupid thing and you're set. It's like, bro, yeah, you're going to be famous for 5 seconds and then you're going to be nobody 10 seconds later.
And that's the crazy part about the internet. You could be here one day.
Yeah.
Gone.
100%, man.
That one video could have had a million views. That's true. That one video.
That's for some people that might be enough. Like, oh shit, I did that. I'm cool. I'm off. And then some
Right.
people are like, oh shit, like this is my moment. And that's cool. Yeah, take your moment, baby. But at the end of the day, you know, this is the entertainment industry, motherfucker. Like the entertainment industry, there's this kid who's like a really good singer and he keeps like going on lives and singing, amazing singer.
Mhm.
And he just stays in his crib all day and he keeps filming himself singing and shit. And he gets views and comments and all this. But I'm like, B, like one day, you gotta get out there. I said, go start shooting music videos. Go start doing shit. Like, you can't be sitting in the crib all day long, bro. I know you're having fun with the internet shit. You're having fun with your little 100 comments, your little 1,000 views, 5,000 views, 10,000 views, whatever you ended up getting. That's enough for some motherfuckers, but it's like you are never gonna make it to the entertainment industry, the real entertainment industry, until you get your ass out there and start doing shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like the internet with the clout chasing and with it just being so convenient for some people is really withholding and deteriorating the real entertainment side. Showing up to events, you know what I'm talking about, recording albums, recording tapes, featuring with people, getting out doing a publicity stuff, like, you know, PR stuff, just like networking, just like flying over here, you got to do it all, man. This shit don't stop on the internet. It don't stop at the internet. And if it does stop on the internet, you're a TikTok motherfucker at that point. You are a TikTok motherfucker if it stops at the internet for you.
But TikTok is making real people too, though. Like the guy that do the silent stuff,
Oh, that guy's hilarious.
and he started from TikTok, and now I think he got something with the Meta, you know, the Facebook stuff. I think he got a deal with them or something like that.
No, I agree with you. No, I'm not saying don't utilize these tools. I'm just saying the real entertainment industry.
Oh, okay, I get what you're
It
saying
goes
now.
beyond social media.
Oh yeah, most definite, for sure.
You're right though. I do agree with you. Like, yeah, you can make it and just be straight. Like that dude, he can't really be in any movies or anything like that. He can't talk, right? Or some shit.
Oh, he actually can't talk?
I'm pretty sure he can't talk.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I'm pretty
crazy.
sure he has a disability. But
Are you serious?
yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't talk, like for sure.
Bro, I thought he did that because that was just his niche.
No, I read in an article that he literally can't talk.
Wow.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm positive I read in an article that he literally can't.
Now I'm about to go look that up.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to go look that up. That's for sure.
Yeah. But my thing with these kids is, man, yeah, social media is cool and it can pop you off. You can make cheese off of it for sure. You can get a fan base and just stay there. But really, the real entertainment industry, I'm telling you, you want to perform live on stages. You want to be in movies. You want to be at events. You want people to know who you are when you pull up somewhere. You can't just stick to social media.
Yeah, you can't.
You got to get the fuck out. Get out and about and get present in this.
And the number one word you said and all of that was networking.
Yeah,
It's about who you know in this world.
exactly.
And you know, you can know everything, but just knowing something is not gonna be enough. You gotta know the right people. If you know Jeff Bezos, the circle you can be in is unlimited. It is unlimited. He probably knows so many people from so many different countries.
Why'd you pick Jeff Bezos?
Just because he the richest. That's it.
Okay, yeah.
The richest. But you know, if you know him, or you know what I'm saying, any circle you want to be in, you know what I'm saying? If you know a big person in a circle that's your friend, or you know what I'm saying, y'all have an established relationship, that can take you so far. And I mean, I'm not saying use that person, not by any means, but that knowing a person like that, just being around them, being in the same circle as them, being around certain people, that can all help you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
But that's why I got to come off genuine first.
Exactly. The relationships that you build are always going to be with people that you enjoy your company around. It's never going to be around
sure.
people that, yeah, they have skill, talent, money, but they are shitty to be around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why people build a group of people around them that it's fun. I'm with you. We're having a good ass time. Now, I could have brought you somebody else with me that has more clout than you, but I'd rather you be with me because I enjoy the connection that we
Facts.
share. And now me and you are going to build together slower than if I went with Dog over here. But I appreciate that more and I value that more than, all right, man, you suck ass, but let's go. Let's go do this. Like, fuck all that. I've been through that and I don't like that shit. I don't want to be nowhere near being around people that I don't enjoy my time around. You feel me?
Yeah, you got to keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're going to get out of here, man.
Okay, for sure.
For sure. Tell everybody when they can reach you.
You guys can reach me on Kid L Video on Instagram, and that's pretty much it. I only use Instagram for real, so you can figure me out on Kid L Video. And go check out that movie, December 18th. The movie's called Strange Fruit, man. With me, Tattoo Man, Paige, Jackpot the Juice, Crystal the Doll, shot by D. Alexander II, man. It's going to be, I got 10 tickets left in my fucking pocket, so if you want to get a ticket, come get it from me.
Facts. Show everybody your jacket, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's super fly. I know you said
boy made this for me, man. My boy made this for me.
Okay.
Shit, man, I fucking can't. Head Turner Co. made this jacket, man. On the back of this bitch is the lines, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? He stitched this bitch, and this jacket's from like 1970 or some shit. This is like an authentic jacket. Like, ain't no new shit that he dyed. This bitch is old as shit. You know, he told me, he's like, be careful because that bitch can rip apart if you fuck around with it too much. So thank you, Harry Turner Co. for this jacket, man. And the Supreme gave me that. No, it's
all right, man, we out.
All right,
Popular Loser Podcast.
Peace. Thank you all.